Hello, welcome to the special interview for TaplowG. It's a platform where the true journalism is being performed. Top questions are being asked, no matter what's the consequences. Here's to the point, an illustration on various topics related to the national as well as international issues. In same ways, today we are having a national issue which is widely replicating to our society. That's nothing more. It's the rumours and its impact over the societies. To discuss these all the things, we are having a gentleman from Assam who is the writer as well as social activist. And he is also a student of Al Jamia Al Islamia Shantapuram, Kerala. Here's the Mr. Haydoruddin. Most welcome to the TaplowG. And first of all, I would like to ask you a question that how could you explain yourself that what's a rumor and how it's so widely spreading to our society?
Thank you, TaplowG channel and Brother Farhan Hayat for calling me to this interview. Let me start by telling a very interesting quotation. A wise person said, "Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools and accepted by idiots." However, a rumor is the opposite of fact. As we know, a fact is a piece of a verified piece of information, whereas a rumor is an unverified piece of information which is unsubstantiated by any data. Since rumors are not backed by any data, they have quite exaggerated piece of information and can be far from the truth. A very simple definition is there, that is a currently circulating information, data or report which has no confirmation whether it is true or not. I mean to say, a doubtful news, a doubtful information, uncertain information. In short, an unverified piece of information that transmitted from one person to others, that is called rumors. And as we know that this is the age of technology and most of the people of this age are engaged with the social media. As we can see that a lot of fake accounts are there, a lot of fake news is running in our Facebook, WhatsApp and Twitter. So no doubt that rumors are being spread through social media. Let me give an example to you that, for example, I got a news, okay, and without verifying, without justifying, without thinking that whether this news is wrong or not, whether this news is true or not, without confirmation, I have sent the same message into 5 groups, maximum more than 5 groups or more than 7 groups. So the receivers will do same as I have done. So in such a way, rumors are being spread all over the world, all the corners of the world through social media.
Yeah, Mr. Hayat, you are telling that the rumors are the opposite of facts. The facts which are being shown by the people is not shown on the social media, on the televisions. But the rumors which is not has been done on the lifestyle of the people, that must be given the sedition to the people and that be shown on the televisions and all. Means they are opposite of facts. In some ways, we have quoted a very interesting point that the rumors are being spread by haters as well as it is carried by the fools and accepted by the idiots. A very interesting, I love this point and really it was very interesting points. In some ways, we are going to the next point that how it could be having a lot of impacts on our society.
Yes, it has a lot of negative impacts and it can be seen in our society. And there is no positive impact of rumor. It has only negative impact because it's very much dangerous for our society. As we know, India has different cultures, different religions, different atmosphere, different languages. And we have the concept that is unity in diversity. And I think it will be destroyed by rumor. Because rumor creates hates between religions. It creates conflicts between two persons. And it's very much dangerous. And we have a lot of alive examples in UP, Maharashtra and other states of India that some Hindu brothers are trying to keep distance from Muslims. Because rumor has been surfaced that in India, coronavirus has been spread. 85% coronavirus has been spread just because of Muslims. So that's because of that, people are trying to keep distance from Muslims. Even there are a lot of examples that even vendors are categorized into two groups, that is Muslim vendors and Hindu vendors. And rumors has also impact on the students' life because that students are growing up by seeing such as atmosphere. I mean to say, by seeing such as a rumoring atmosphere, and we can imagine that how their future will be if a student will be growing up in a lying atmosphere, in a gossip atmosphere, how their future will be and how they will react with us. And also I have already told that rumor is the apple of dispute for all kinds of riots, whether it is personal matter, all kinds of matters also, I mean, whether it is personal matter, whether it is personal social matter. So it creates hate because it creates hates. And people will stop to believe on media, which is our fourth pillar of our constitution, because as we know, most of the rumor has been spread by social media and media channels. That is why the day will come that people will stop to trust and believe on media channels, which is our fourth pillar of our constitution. And eventually I just want to say that it will destroy integrity of nation, fraternity of nation, and sort of solidarity of our nation, because it hates create, as I mentioned here. A lot of impacts can be seen in our society, and everything cannot be mentioned here, but eventually I just want to say that each and every part, each and every aspect of our life, we can see the impacts of our rumor, and it's very much dangerous, and it should be eradicated from our society, and those who are doing such a thing, they must be punished.
Yeah, your collection of points is that the rumors, which are the style of India, which is the unity of India, this is being destroyed by the rumors. Because India is a diverse country and it is having different type of religion, different type of culture, different type of accents. These all the things are being performed and spoken by those all the peoples who live in India. But these rumors destroy and creates a partition between them. In some ways, you are telling that it destroys, it ruins the integrity as well as the fraternity of India. But one question rises in our mind that who is responsible for destroying this all the culture, destroying this all the diversity in India?
Of course, our leaders, media channels, and we are the responsible for such as humoring atmosphere which is prevailing in our society. Our leaders, as we know, that rumor has become a political tool, because our leaders are using in the time of election or to gain their power. Okay, they try to defame others group of people, to have sympathy from others group of people, because it's a politics, and because they have forgot their duties, the ethics, the values of a leader, and that is why they are spreading rumoring against a group of people, against Muslims, against other group of people. No doubt on that. But media can stop it. Media can prevent it. Media can expose the conspiracy behind of spreading rumors in the time of election or any time. But as we know, media has got a term that is, a terminology that is a Godi media, because media is doing as per the wishes of government, as per the wishes of leaders. So no doubt whatever is going on, whatever media is doing or whatever our leaders are doing, it doesn't matter, I think. Because we are the strength of this India. If we intend to stop, if we intend to eradicate such as matters, so we can stop it. But we are in a drowsy mood. We forgot our duties. I know, you know that Indian Constitution gives us some fundamental rights, along with this some fundamental duties. We forgot our duties. We have to save our country, that is our duty. So rumoring has been on a surface all over the world, so we must stop it. But we are in drowsy mood. We don't verify any message, we don't justify any message. Whatever we are hearing near and far, we just share it without thinking, without verifying, without concentrating whether it is true or not. Because we we are living in the materialistic world, and eating and fooding and other things are there. So we are the responsible for that, no doubt. So first leaders, then media channels, then we are also responsible for such as atmosphere.
Yeah, the rumours has become a very great tool, and it is used by most of the political parties during the time of election, as well as to perform or to conduct their campaigns. In some ways, it has become a very grand and it has become a very brand thing for the political parties to raise the issues of minorities in the local areas. In some way, I would like to ask you a question that what happened with the 6 versus pogrom in 1984? Actually, the viewers, the people of India is remembering too much this case in this field. But they don't know that what happened with all the Sikhs and pogroms in 1984. What was the actual scene behind it? Would you like to explain all the scenes, what happened with them actually?
Yes, we are still remembering that historical event which has happened in 1984. It's a grave event in our history. I don't want to go the details of this historical event which has happened in 1984. Let me clarify what was happened actually in that time. Actually, it is fact that the 1984 carnage, Sikhs compelled to go Gurudwars, but then a baseless rumor surfaced that there were stop killings, arms to attack and plunder posh colonies. The truth altogether is different. Actually, they went there to have shelter, to save their lives. But a baseless rumor that time surfaced. There were the stop killings. They went there to stop killings, arms, and to attack plunders on posh colonies, which is totally incorrect, which is totally wrong. The actual event was different.
Absolutely, it might be clarified for you the story between the Sikhs and pogroms in 1984. What happened with them, actually what was the scene of it. But Mr. Haidar, would you like to explain would you like to clear your stand that how the sedition is being imposed on the Muslim people, that they are spitting over the fruits as well as they are throwing the 2000 infected notes over the roads? Is it fact or the rumors which is trending in the world?
Yeah, actually it was a best example of rumor. Actually, what has happened actually that we have to clarify that there was an old person, he was selling his fruits. Actually, it is seen in video that he was placing his fruits by licking his finger and touching the fruits. And a baseless rumor has been surfaced that he was trying to, what we can say, trying to spread coronavirus by touching fingers and other things of that. But let me clarify. I think it is totally wrong, and it's a rumor. Nothing is other than this. Because I have the facts. That is, as first of all, that person was not unstable. Was not stable, as his daughter Fiza Khan, she said that her father is not stable, and due to his illness he makes counting gestures. He makes gestures counting, and the same he was doing with the fruits. And it also has been proved that he was not affected by coronavirus, as I told you, the rumor has been surfaced that he was spreading coronavirus. If he doesn't have coronavirus and he is not affected by coronavirus, so how he can spread it? It's impossible. And the third point is that it has been proved that the video which was viral, one of our leader, he has posted in Twitter. Actually, the video was captured around 3 weeks ago. So all kinds of facts are proved that it was just a rumor, and it was efforts to spread hate against the Muslim community. As I told before that there was a rumor surface that for 85% coronavirus, Muslims are the responsible for 85% coronavirus, which is incorrect and which is totally wrong. and actually I don't know how they are just spreading such as rumor are baseless, irrational things, spreading there. But however, I eventually I just want to say that this is a rumor, none other than of this.
Today we have come to the end of this session. You might be familiar with rumors, how it impact on society, and who are the people responsible for it. It might be very clear to your sense that you could understand the rumors and the fact and the fiction. What are the difference between them and how it acts on our lifestyle? But Mr. Hayat, would you like to explain the solution to overcome these rumors? That is the ending point of session. After that, we'll be getting to the last.
Yeah, of course, we must think on that. What would be the best solution to prevent the rumoring atmosphere which is prevailing in our society? I think there are two solutions, in my own opinion. First of all, we must be cautious, and all netizens should be should remain extremely cautious before sharing any unverified piece of information or images or videos. We must verify it. We have a platform. We have a lot of platforms to verify it. For example, a fact is there. The match fact is there. It was made by ULAB. If we send them, definitely they will verify the message, the information which you have got through social media, verify whether it is true or not, and they will verify it with free of cost. We can verify it. And one more thing is that we must pay heed to trusted channels, media channels and YouTube channels and the website portals, for example, Davaya, Drupadi, etc. So we must do that. And the second thing is that we should request our government, and government should make a cell that is monitoring system from central level to the local administrative. There should be a monitoring system who will watch each and every matter of this society. If someone will try to spread hates or rumor against other community, he must be punished. So to save our country, we must follow these two situations. We must create a monitoring system, because it will save our integrity of nation, solidarity of nation, and fraternity of our nation. Thank you, Brother Farhan Hayat, for calling me to this interview. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hayat, as well as to our viewers. We have come across this session of ending. Good night. See you tomorrow.